What's up, gamers? Today we are doing a new campaign for 2024 mod. So if you don't know, new campaign is basically a site where you run a patriotic campaign. So we gotta play as Trump or Harris. I played as Trump. We won. For Harris. So let's go over Harris. already went over Trump in the previous video. It hasn't been uploaded yet because I really just started recording this after like 30 seconds after ending the Trump video. All right, select your candidate. Harris or Trump. We're going with Harris this time. So Harris is Democrat. She home state is California. Harris was not supposed to be here. In fact, her candidacy was dreaded. Okay, what? I don't even know what happened there. In fact, her candidacy was dreaded, cited by many as the single strongest argument for Biden's candidacy in 2024. Yet, Biden's dismal debate performance and the subsequent Democratic panic sank his polling numbers, leading to his withdrawal under fire in late July. Harris's candidacy has driven light to a party it wants to run to defeat, but that only solves half the problem. She needs to find her footing to find. Alright, where was I? Find her footing to find herself to a public largely unfamiliar with her and yet run a strong campaign all within 100 days, which to rally her party and dispatch Trump for the second and hopefully last time. Right, Tim Walz. He's from Minnesota. Tim Walz boasts 6 House terms between rural Minnesota and 6 more years as governor, wielding a Democratic trifecta to pursue a boldly progressive agenda. His humble background as a public school teacher and a U.S. Army soldier gave him an attractive biography, especially compared with J.D. Vance. It's worth noting that some progressives may take issue with Walz's support for the Minneapolis Police Department and its clear activation of the National Guard during the 2020 BLM protests. Minnesota is already expected to go to Harris year, although Walz could be helpful in Wisconsin. Okay, Mark Kelly from Arizona. Over the past 4 years, Kelly has defended his Senate seat twice, providing remarkable staying power in a state that's been won by Biden. He's still considered right at the local level. His impressive electoral record, combined with his star power as Gulf War naval aviator and veteran NASA astronaut, would make him a likely formidable choice for running mate. Last most captivating public speaker, his elevation to vice president would put his Senate seat up for grabs in the 2026 special election, coinciding with Democrats' 6-year midterm and running a central game for Republicans. So we're not gonna do that. Andy Beshear, he's the governor of Kentucky, one of the most popular Democratic governors in the country, hitting small approvals even in a state Trump won in 2020 by a wide margin. His record of Christ leadership is even more impressive, and he has made headlines as a relentless defender of LGBTQ rights in a solid red state. His electoral success in such a red state is indicative of a strong crossover appeal, and his folksy southern accent could contrast well with the big city prosecutor persona of Harris, but he is definitely untested on the national level, and Kentucky is not considered winnable. Josh Shapiro is probably our best bet. He is Democrat from Pennsylvania 2 years ago. Josh Shapiro romped the victory in the Keystone State, crushing Trump's endorsed Doug Mastriano by nearly 15 percentage points. Young, moderate Jewish with his powerful oratory skills, Shapiro would virtually guarantee a state of Pennsylvania its 19 votes. Elsewhere, he might cause some problems. Strong support for private school vouchers and his empathetically pro-Israel record, including volunteering for the Israeli Defense Force or IDF, greatly disheartened his progressive base. The question persists about the office's roundly criticized response to a sexual harassment scandal involving one of its closest states. We're going to take all 25 questions what we're doing, normal difficulty. Alright. Within days of Biden's withdrawal, you've consolidated virtually all Democratic support and racked up enough pledged delegates to become the presumptive nominee. Polls indicate a surge in your favorabilities, and you've rapidly moved with the stringent of Trump. What field do you want your campaign to take? January 6th is the main gorilla in the room. Trump's the threat to our nation. You have state and division. Can't rush this. We can't. Everyone knows what Trump stands for. Let's go for this one. Because this one will probably work. Very Warren-like, well-trained as Arizona, the odds of a Democratic trifecta are slim, but that's a problem for you after the election. Your announcement of your VP has gone over well. Organized labor and Brits have concerns about Mr. Shapiro's support of certain policies. Chief among them are support of school vouchers and a critical response to pro-Palestinian protests. Absorb your left flank or carry on ahead. Okay. Alright. So, we should spend some time before the convention making sure progressives know they're going to be listened to in this campaign. Shapiro's ability to reach across the aisle is exactly why I selected him. Merkel 10 years, so let's go for this one. I bet Shapiro was intended to. Okay, we probably should have went with the first one. second one. But irregardless, still works. Okay, we're winning Wisconsin. We're winning Pennsylvania. We're not going to win the Sun Belt. We are winning Nevada. Let's go for Michigan. Many Arab American and pro-Palestine activists have expressed frustration that the ongoing DNC is not a Palestinian American speaker schedule, and despite allowing a parent of American held captive by Hamas to speak. How do you feel strong about intervening and resolving this? We're not making alterations. That one's super risky. So let's go that one. So that one probably won't get us enough support. This one now. This one, 2 minute slot. Most people are gonna forget about it unless you're Palestinian. So your people end up having to rearrange a couple of speaking slots to make this fit, but it works out. It's not much, but it means the world to some people to represent like that. Last time a DNC was held in Chicago, the last time a president dropped out. The last time a DNC convention was held in Chicago, the last time a president dropped out in favor of his vice president, absolutely nothing went right. Today, though, it's clear that was not the case. Instead, he mentioned cheering for you. Let me check. Actually, when was the last DNC in Chicago? Let me check. Hold on. 1996. Um, but that one won. Well, the Democrats won 1996 though. Wait, I mean this one? Okay, I don't know what that means, but all right, it's Commander in Chief. Okay, that one is what Trump would say, and well, it's not about the part where not this part, but more Nice and divides us. That might be a good idea. Want to return to America? Okay, that one is tad risky. That one's even riskier. Let's go for that one. All right. Oh my, we're winning a ton. All right. RFK moved up out of the race. Kennedy keeps his name on the ballots. Okay. Initially coined by Governor Tim Walz, declaring that governments are weird has become a favorite line by Democrats servers on campaign trail. Survivors fresh trying to twist the knife here, but others are please you're not taking the bait. Surrogate the candidates up and down the ballot are more to make up for your silence here anyway. Right, let's go for Georgia. Recently, the Georgia Supreme Court struck down a state's 6-week abortion ban, ruling it violated the Georgia Constitution. Abortion has been a salient political issue since the 2020 Dobbs decision overturning Roe v. Wade, and has been credited with single-handedly halting Republican momentum in 2022. How do you plan to approach abortion rights? What to choose? Okay, that one. We're a woman. Well, I'm not, but Harris is. I'm not a woman. Rights of women all over America are under attack. Okay, we're gonna go with that. For that. Washington had issue to talk about, and it's one Democrats into advantage. All right, Trump. All right, talking about his tariffs. I support holding China accountable and working to keep manufacturing jobs in America. Oppose whatever this is a universal tariff will cause prices to skyrocket. The the idea we don't support protecting our workers is ridiculous. We have been more than willing to use protective tariffs to protect American industry. Steel, aluminum, alu- aluminum, solar panels, and electric cars. When Trump was president, he waged a trade war by tweet, cost American families billions. Okay, makes yep. Alright, so that helps voters. Biden numbers among young voters are rather dire. Biden believes that the best way to reconnect with voters is via the internet. Biden HQ on X or Twitter has been renamed to Kamala HQ. 2025, rose your skin. Much of a route that critics call incoherent. Although you ran on a strongly progressive platform in 2020, the wings have shifted since then, and your advisors are encouraging you to run okay. Alright. Alright. Arizona. Feeling extra confident on the stage before Biden withdrew, Donald Trump was convinced by his son that choose Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio as his running mate. She missed agenda. She's weird. Oh boy. Early this summer, Donald Trump was the first former president to become a felon. Can ask for more better contact between you and your opponent. How do we talk about democracy? Okay, that one was what Biden was saying, and Biden's second most popular. Um, hmm. That let's go for that one. All right. Earlier this year, negotiations for the bipartisan Samia Lankford bill, immigration bill, class after Trump loudly and publicly opposed it. Attorney General, I took the attempt attack to international cartels trafficking drugs and people into this country illegally. I know it's like to walk the walk. Too much of a cold killed the border bill. Let's go with that. Democrats backing a bill as conservative would have been unthinkable in 2016, but for now, it's good for us. For winning Georgia, let's go for New Hampshire. Let's go for Arizona. Biden has sent word that he intends to block the proposed deal, a vehicle review deal by Nippon Steel. When talking about political suicide. Two campaigns have reached an impasse regarding the upcoming presidential debate. You've insisted on leaving the microphones on the entire night, trying to keep the current rules, including turning a candidate's microphone off when not their turn to speak. Alright. Okay, you quickly find your groove and begin debates. Trump after particularly sharp needling on his crowd side. This loser school nearly yelling to the microphone over you and the moderators. Many viewers agree you won and Amelia Trump withdraws. Oh boy, okay. North Carolina, your schedules are hard at work planning the next series of campaign rallies. With Biden out as a racer, there is an aura of joy and excitement within the Democrat Party. Its ambition of alteration, attention. We can whittle down Texas. That is way too risky. Georgia. Let's go for Arizona. Arizona's the one state we're losing in, so yeah. All right. Let me double check. Okay, we're owning every swing state now. Although I have a feeling it's not going to last, but we can always. Okay. Israel has invaded southern Lebanon. All right. I oppose this. Try to reach ceasefire. That one is by far the best one because it gives us some Arab support and some Jewish. You're walking the same tightrope most Democrats do when handling the war. Okay, that lost support, but we can always deal with that. December comes October, the nation's looking straight down the barrel of a magnitude of crises. Dock workers are preparing to strike all across the East Coast. A mass hurricane is hours away from landfall in Florida. In the Middle East, cheaters on the brink of regional war. Will Superior, yep. Superior does well in Vance Hawthorne's expectations. Debate polls see it. For as long as people can remember, tariffs have been a staple of Trump's policy. Now, though, he's called for higher and higher tariffs, even trusting a 1,000% tariff. Oh my! Alright, let's go for that one. Everybody pivot to the right on this issue. Voters like what Trump is saying. I expect there will be multiple third-party bids on the left that seek to siphon votes from your campaign. The Green Party is Jill Stein, and Independent Cornel West, and I'm not sure what PSL means. I mean, Claudia De La Cruz. I don't know what PSL means. PSL Party America. Alright, never mind, doesn't matter. Alright, regardless, let's go with this one. Alright, Stein, West, and De La Cruz are out the ballot in Pennsylvania, Arizona, and Wisconsin, but yeah, their voters are angry. South has been ravaged by major hurricanes Helene and Milton, leaving hundreds dead and millions without power due to severe wind, rain, and flooding. Beyond an obligatory visitor relief effort in disaster-affected areas, how will you respond? Taking immediate action. Rich on Trump is accusing this administration. We're hard at work of providing relief. Not bad. Accusing Trump of politicizing tragedy is a good way to score points off of this entire situation without seeming like you're politicizing it. During the 2020 presidential campaign, Trump is a strong supporter of Medicare for all. Alright, let's go for that. Good deed of fairness justice giving consumers more choices. The public opinion has been the white whale of many a Democrat president. No daylight. What is. I don't even know. Joe doesn't seem to elaborate for you to understand exactly what he means. It's supposed to be a pre debate pep talk, but it comes off more as a threat than anything else. Biden is backing him up. Voters are angry. Right, your breaking guest appearance on ABC News' The View when go host Sunny Hoskin after do anything differently than Biden. What's your answer? Okay, that was what Harris said, and yeah, that was a yeah, that's what she said in real life. I have no idea what she was thinking by saying that. That might be the worst thing she ever could have said. You know, that one. You know, overproving to the center of this kind of answer. The point when crossovers from GOP, but I need to remember you only race. Speaking at a rally, okay, we're gonna go with that one. Not a bad response, not much in terms of substance, but if you can get even a few deaths to hold their nose, it's a win. North Carolina. You're sitting down for your first 60 minutes interview as a Democratic nominee for president when host Bill Whitaker asked you the following question: What country do you consider to be your greatest foreign adversary? Okay. Your lead in polling. All right, we're gonna go for that one. Sat down for interviews of. So I have done Joe Rogan, but he snubs you. He snubs you if you try. So not to a point. We see this support of numerous neoconservative establishment Republicans, including Dick and Liz Cheney, Jimmy McCain, so John McCain's son, former Georgia Lieutenant Governor Geoff Duncan, and others. Country over party. Alright. Including Trump fans and Ted Cruz begin to promote discredited rumors that Haitian immigrants in Springfield have been abducted and eaten to pet cats and dogs of native residents. Are anything to say about these bizarre claims? Alright. Wait. Did he actually say this stuff? I think he did. Yeah, I remember he said this. And I'm pretty sure I saw this. Immigrants are kidnapped and eating dogs and cats. Windmills cause cancer. Checkpoints to cure COVID. What? I have no words. Alright, well, oh, don't actually do that. What state could we win? Wait, let's go for, what's the state we need to win? I guess Arizona. Yet another example in terms of rhetoric made way to the press. An article by The Atlantic has reported that Trump asked John Kelly why he couldn't be like the German generals during a meeting in 2020. Okay. I don't know what to say to that, but this has brought up a recurring message of Trump's rhetoric being Trump as fascists. Freedom and chaos. If I want to cite the fact so for that one. Right. Elon Musk has made it his personal mission to ensure Trump is elected, whatever financial cost is incurred. This PAC has spent over $100 million. This money is spent on lotteries through referring swing state voters and ground game canvassing. There have been some missteps. By and large, it must be money seem to have infected polls. Few lawsuits are filed in Michigan and Arizona. One judge grants an order halting virtually all of his operations. Clocky as ever, Trump decided to hold a massive rally at Madison Square Garden in the final days of the campaign, deep in the blue state of New York. Controversy has arisen as comments of multiple speakers, among them includes Tony Hinchcliffe, who made numerous racist jokes. Trump is willing to make his coalition as diverse as ever this year. Hopefully, diverse as ever this year. Hopefully, there's the opportunity to undercut that. What will you do? Have a different angle. Alright, internet posts are likely inflame the gender gap. Biden exactly help with what he said. This takes the stage directly take the stage directly in front of the White House, the same venue from which Donald Trump incited the Capitol attack 4 long years ago. Before you stands a sea of nearly 80,000 people. The overflow crowd extending past the Washington Memorial. I'm here to warn you it will come. This one. The Patriots at Normandy. Selma, Seneca Falls, and Stonewall did not sacrifice the sea to our freedoms and submit to the will of another petty tyrant. The U.S. is the greatest idea humanity ever devised. In 7 days, let's turn the page and start writing the next great chapter of the most extraordinary story ever told. Which is well received, and the crowd crushes your previous 30,000 with Beyonce in Houston. Alright, we definitely, let's go for New Hampshire, from Arizona. Let's go for these two. Alright. Georgia and North Carolina look shaky, but it's a good night when news was possible. Next day, you return to your alma mater, alma mater, Howard University in D.C. Best of luck, Madam Vice President. Alright, let's see who wins. Election night has arrived. Settle in and wait for the returns, however long it may take. Best of luck. Okay. So in the video I made on Trump, which hasn't been released yet, but it'll be released. So basically in that video, I said all the choices, and that made my it was tiring up. That's why I was talking quickly in this video. And plus I don't want because dinner might be ready soon. All right, Trump wins Vermont. He wins yep, the usual states. Let's see. All right, so we're expected to win all New England and most of the swing states. So if we get lucky enough, we should be able to win most of these. Ooh, we wins Florida. We got New Hampshire though. So far we're losing, but Republicans almost always have the lead because of all the small states they get. Okay, we have Pennsylvania. That's why I picked Josh Shapiro. We got Minnesota. So far, we've won one swing state. We're gonna get the West Coast, so that should get. Oh, we got Wisconsin. Yep. All right. That's how much Trump got last time. Got Michigan. So we lost Georgia. You won this year's election. Wait, what did we win? Michigan was it? No. What state did we win that got us over? You got Nevada. You got Arizona, and you got Georgia. Let's see if he gets North Carolina. Win the popular vote. Ooh, oh, just barely. You've won the 2024 election. After a Democratic Party finally forced Biden out, they placed their hopes for you. They placed their hopes in you to turn it around. And although it was closer than you hoped, turn it around you did. It looked a bit iffy there for a second, but that hardly mattered in the grand scheme of things. You've beaten back Trump for a second, hopefully final time, and rational America will sleep soundly tonight because of it. Unlike your historical victory, blind to the fact that you're still something of a fix. From control the Senate and House you close for comfort. Half the country thinks you're an illegitimate president. Hopefully, you can strike some kind of deal with the new Republican Senate leader, whoever it ends up being. Maybe you can use an extension of the Tax Cuts and Job Acts as leverage. Whatever happens, best of luck. And hey, before you go, congratulations on finally breaking that glass ceiling. Closest state was North Carolina. We lost it by 14,000. That's certainly close. Alright, so as you can see, this is the map. You got all of the, we got the blue wall plus Nevada. That got us the election. Even without Nevada, we would have won anyway. So, some people want to expect Harris to win narrowly. We're expecting her to get just the blue wall, but never expecting her to get anything else. Now, in real life, Trump got, this, and this. In 2020, he didn't get this, he didn't get this, but he did keep North Carolina. And then further reading, Trump and Republicans, these are the credits. I forgot to show them initially, but here are the actual, things. So, thoughts in the devlog. So, Trump and Republicans, marked in most Trump's writing. Harris, as you can see. And you got the people who, playtesting this. So, this was a really fun mod. I really like it. This is historical results. So, compared to Trump, we won. We got the popular vote, unlike Trump. Trump won the popular vote by I think 2 million. He got this many votes. So we beat Trump.